Hello, welcome back. Last time I figured out how to enter a section of the castle I could not get into before, and in there I discovered it's way more serious than what I thought. I can turn red here. Wait, this isn't where I thought it was. Right, this is where the inactive conveyor belt is. Why do I care? Because... oh, this isn't related to the other thing I was trying to solve. Well, you know what? Gotta solve all the things. That's what I'd like to do. At least. Oh, hey, this section! I've spent so little time here, and I've been meaning to come back for the longest time. Question mark, to the left. Question mark, to the left, yeah. So, qubit is here, alright. This is a zone where some things in the darkness are not easily revealed. Okay, this is a place. This is like, of every place I haven't fully explored, this is probably the one I most wanted to come back to and kept not managing to get to. Oh, is this wrapping or something? Aha! It's weird space. If I turn around here when I start seeing the question marks. Then there's a wall with qubit. Alright, how many around is it? One. Two. And on the third one I see the question marks. 3. Yeah, okay. 1. Whoops! That didn't work. I pressed way too late. Whee! Bonk. 1. 2. Let's go this way, and then this way. That did not do what I hoped it would do. If I go left here, it's just going to take me back to 1. Just trying to see if I could, like, force my way to the other side of the wall. But if I do this... now the wall is there. Okay. So, figure out how to navigate this place where the rules don't work the way you might expect. Let's try 2. 2 to the left brings me to a wall right away. 2 to the right. There's a hole. There's another hole. And there's a hole and a wall. Question mark left. There's that wall. Hole, question mark left. So I hadn't been evaluating holes here. Whoops. Alright, so 2 to the left once brings me to a wall right away. No holes above. I'm just going to try every hole because, again, rules of geometry don't necessarily apply here. Does this go where it looks like it goes? Seemingly. So first hole seems to go where it looks like it goes. Still a hole there. Presumably I'm in the same place. There's a second hole. There's a third hole and a wall. Let's try the second hole. Oh, I'm in a different place. Aha, okay. I went to the screen that wrapped around and brought me to this section. Then I used the hole in what was... okay. Well, I did it somehow. Alright, qubit was acquired. Very strange. But that's nice and done now. So, what else is here? I think I went to the side at 3. This led to the hive. Yes, okay, good. I know exactly where I am. To the right at 3? When I went way up higher, I think that eventually led me to the upside down dock, right? I've been here clearly. I don't remember it, but clearly I have. Okay, so what's below me? Sticky wall. Side of weird space. Ooh. See, that checkpoint was active, but I've never been on this screen. Okay, well, maybe this is what I'm doing now. Well, I figured there might be something up there. I could have tried a little harder to get there. Okay, so would this be the best way to go to the right? Fling myself into nothing? Yeah, seems like it. What's above that? Okay, there's 2 little red dots there. Ooh, they are actually red dots. I think I've seen a little hint of whatever the mechanic that is, but never gotten to interact with it. Here's a terminal I've never activated. Okay. Alright, so here's today's zone, maybe. So let's go get... Was that a red dot or a qubit? I think it was a qubit here, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So that one's pretty much free. As far as I can tell. Nothing's going to stop me from just cashing it in. Alright. Just one, but it is one. This looks familiar. Obviously I've been here and gotten that stuff. Aha. But I don't think I've gone through here. Snowy area, these qubits. I remember seeing these. I would have to be someplace else. So there was a power cell in this general area. I think this is about as clean as an area can get. And I'm going to go ahead and go back to my terminal. So if this is what these things look like... Do I want to be in that pipe above? Would that help me? No, I want to be at this ladder. And how would that happen? Through means currently not revealed to me. Neither the pipe above or the pipe below does it. Let's try the pipe above, though. Can I get up there from here? Yes. Still red in case that matters. Whoop! Oops. I guess I can warp there since it's just right there. Yep. So, getting across there... Okay, that's... doable. To know if I've done this before... Oh, here we go. Alright, well that gets me those qubits. But... how do I get back from here, then, becomes the question. I don't think red's enough to get up to... Wait, did it close behind me? No. And red's totally enough, never mind. Everything's fine. I'll hold off on further exploration for a minute. Alright, so these are... Whoopsie! Okay, it's fine. I don't know where I am. There was a passage over there. Have I ever gone into that? I know where I am now. Nearest terminal is just over here. Wait, this is the... Okay, I almost knew where I was. Close enough. Alright, so... I can teleport back if I wish. I guess I'm choosing not to do that right now. I want... Whoops, well... yeah, getting up there involves... It is involved. Involves being involved. I don't need this green. I've done these things before. Here's the thing. Have I actually gone up this shaft? I'm not certain. Also, qubit there. Okay, obvious how to get to it. Okay, let's do that. I think I might be able to do that without any extra speed here. How do you go? So slow. Alright, so maximum amount of speed I would get from you is right in the middle. Let's see how that is at full blue. Right about here. Not good enough. Full red from here might get me to that qubit. Keeping red to there is doable. I got an anti-boost hopping off of that. I'll go back to where I was in a minute. This is close enough to feel like it's part of the same chain of events, kinda. Alright, so just get here, hold red, 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 also hold red. That's maybe okay. That doesn't get me high enough. Okay. I don't see how I'm going any higher then. So I have a vertical gauge that tells me about my speed, though there are only 2 pixels revealed in it at any time. But yeah, right about at a height slightly higher than here. Maximum speed's about here. So if I just jump, I go there, which is lower than if I jump from here. But if that multiplies with my red speed, could it be enough to get the pink? So if I've been to the top of that shaft, let's see, there's a terminal here. Do I have any saves just right above here? Oh, well that's where I died, but I can fall from here, can't I? Yeah, I can fall from here. In fact, I just did it a second ago. So here's an aside. Been there. There's a platform on this side, and there's a passage below it, right? There is. I can probably get there from here. What I'm more interested in... Okay, I'm going to try and settle against this wall. Oh, hello. Okay, so that's just a place to stand. I'm going to hold, hug this wall. There we go, that got me where I wanted to be. Alright, got a thing. Oh ho! And look what I managed to do. Hey! I found something! So this clearly is the thing I saw with the 4 cubits under the laser over in this spot. This looks a little cramped, but I'm used to that. Alright, I know how to turn off a laser. I didn't do it, but I know how. Red light. You're ominous. Are you gonna do something when the laser's deactivated, like turn into a missile shooter or something? No, the missile shooter looked different. It was fancier than just a little red dot. I'd like to touch the red, I can't quite do it from here, and I'm focused on this task now. Okay, I landed. Oh. And despite that, I can't actually turn off. Okay, maybe I don't know how to turn off a laser. Does this one have an off switch on it? Yeah, I can't stand there. Okay, so laser without an off switch directly on top of it. Is this an off switch maybe? I say, not touching it. Okay, that's the way to do that quickly. There's a ladder there. What's that ladder doing there? Just being a ladder, it's not really doing anything. Dang it! That bounce. It's just positioned so perfectly. Okay, so speaking of perfect positioning, oh, if I just keep holding a bit longer, yeah, that just lets me do that nice and easy. Whoop! That's harder than it looks. Whoop! Straight up, wait, go here, do this. B. Or 6. Okay, probably 6. Whoops, well, I bumped my head, but even if I didn't, I'm not getting any higher there. Is this a pepper situation? The 6 is there, and then it's gone. Why does it disappear when I go up and down? Do I need to be red here? I can't be red here, probably. Yeah, that seems really unlikely. Okay, where else can I go? What about that ladder? Can I get to that? That might be possible. Whoop, whoop. Yep. Yeah, I think so. Secretly, where I'm actually going from here is there. Oh, useful. Okay. Don't know why that ladder's there. Cannot become flat from that. Oops, I missed you. Okay. Alright, well, I'm somewhere doing something. So I'm assuming these are related to turning off that laser. That's what would make the most sense to me. What if I grab this and then turn back? Well, it's still grabbed, so it had nothing to do with screen transitions. It was just an amount of time went by and then the 6 disappeared. So let's try this. 5. All right. Not a B, not a flat symbol, just a 6. Where am I landing after I get that one to the right? Ah, that's why the ladder, so I can view this room. I see. Okay, I understand now. Alright, so landing on the right side of that T, sorta. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Grab. Become 4. Do that. Now I'm climbing. Not too hard to do. I have lots of practice of climbing half-tile gaps. 3. 3. I feel like I'm missing a few. Are there actually that many over to the left? Oh, there's one in the upper right here. I'm getting that's going to be fun. Right, this T-shape, yeah, it's as it looks. Oh, and there are 2 here. Okay. I missed it. That's okay, I'll get this one. Ooh, look where that is. Okay. Boy! Okay. That one's a bit of a conundrum. I sort of understand how I'd get it, but it's demanding. Right, getting back from 6. The very first one. It's kind of hard. But if I just hold and hold right, that does not do it. No. Okay. Insufficient. Gotta get finer control over myself. Stop! Not like that. Yep. 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 By modulating, I should have given myself enough time to settle, but I guess I was still busy bouncing. Whoops. I guess I really just need to aim for that one-tile gap again. Yep. Just aim for not bouncing. Or, another idea, what if I dampen my bounce? Ooh, that's too high. Wedge! Okay, so what do I mean by what I'm saying here? Basically do the action I just did there. Oh. Decelerate before touching the wall. Hug the wall, then hold right. That way I will not bounce, but be against the wall. Ah. Alright, yep, just gotta aim, that's all. And right, from here I'm going... That is so hard to get back from. I really want to lower... Ah, this is like the end of the first super gauntlet I found. Yeah, so similar situation here. I want a short amount of jet out of a place with a one-tile ceiling in it like that. And that is hard to achieve. Like low speed, low jump. So maybe the way to do that is to have high speed but just tap the jump a little bit. Okay. Yeah, alright, this is actually real good practice for something else elsewhere. Yes, okay, that was great, I didn't get the thing. Alright, so the portion of my jet I don't want to hold is toward the start. Move fast, short tap, then repress, get against the wall. There we go. That was literal perfection. That's what it looks like. Can't get that high from here. Alright, so viewing hole. Hit the right side of the T. I might as well get this one up here while I'm at that. Because this is kind of on the way to the other one down there. Alright, swerve gentle. Just dampen your bounce. So that one there, on the way down. Yeah, so that was basically like, I had a fluke that let me get this far before. Then I had to defluke it. Perhaps that process is done now. So that way up there. Let's get that before attempting... Oh, I'm going to need so much speed from here. Not that much, actually. Ooh, more than that, though. 75%, not enough. I might have to do the thing that I was doing at the very start, like the little shortcut that I was taking. No, I do not have to do that. It's possible from just standing and starting. I gotta bounce, I think. Yeah, bouncing on the wall is going to perhaps go better than trying to turn back. Turning back definitely did not work on that attempt. Okay, so have I defluked? Do I know what I'm doing here? No. But, well, maybe. It's just that part of my knowledge is that that's going to have a high failure rate. Whoop! Kind of like that. Tap! Wow, that is hard to aim. Maybe that's another place where bouncing would be beneficial, because I'm not intentionally trying to bounce on the left wall. What if I do? Didn't seem great, but by trying to bounce, I think I held the jet for longer than I needed to. Alright, so I just need to decouple my hands. Yes, decouple your hands. Okay. Short tap. Don't be jetting when you touch the red. Do be holding left to bounce on the wall. Okay. That's gonna give me the best shot at doing this. Just like that. That's perfect. Literal perfection. Once again. Okay. Okay. Go here. Dampen. Oh, I dampened bad. So you gotta actually touch the wall if you want to dampen that. Okay. Nope. Like that. Literal perfection. Okay. Because that's the only thing that gets it done. I do need actual perfection. Okay, here, you know what? I'll just manually land there. That's not that hard to do. Okay. 4 and 3, very, very easy. 6 and 5, much less so. 2, I have a theory for. Assuming I go in, you know, same order as I have been. I can pretend that each of these has a number. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, 4 is too many. 3 is the correct number. Oh, yeah, okay. So that was actually not perfection, but I am here and alive. Alright, not perfection, but good enough. It does not require perfection after all. Whoop! Gently. Okay. That was a good gently. Right, don't edge too close to that spike up there. Like, I can either edge really close and get really close to the other edge to get my speed that I need, or I can try to do a land with full speed right on the corner and re-jump. I think I prefer to edge close to the spike because of how close this is to a screen boundary. So, 1, 2, 3. I guess I held those too long. Those have to be the shortest taps I can do. And maybe farther apart, like let myself settle. I'm probably just traveling farther by doing it that way. Literal perfection. Okay. Whoop! Ooh. Ah, I didn't touch it. Well, I get another chance. Hold, go here, touch, get back. Oh, bounce too far. Nope. Short. Yes. No. Almost. Too much height. Didn't correct well enough. Great. Okay. Short of perfection, but good enough, maybe. Yes. Okay. Yep. Get, then stop. Okay. Great. Yeah, I think I'm a lot more confident in just manually stopping myself midair than interacting with that wall. Wall interactions just don't quite get along with me so well. We are not the best of friends. We tolerate each other okay, but yeah, that's not the basis of our friendship. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Tiniest taps I can do. Made it. Okay, great. Now, theory is I want to bonk on that wall. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to modulate and then repress. Okay. None of that happened well enough. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Let's do that one last. I'm going to practice the others and understand what they're going to take first. There. Too much height. No, not enough. No. No. Yeah, so for this to be the last thing I do after that ridiculous gauntlet, the first one I stepped away from, has not at any point gotten any less intimidating. That's way too much height, but I got away with it. There we go. What's better than perfection? Imperfection not punished. That's not true at all. I would rather have perfection. But imperfection not punished is acceptable. Okay, so I'm getting the one on this, the last one on this screen last. Let's learn about the other two over here. Okay, did I ever touch this one here? No, and that still remains true. Right. Shortest jump I can do is like that. Okay, I got it. I didn't survive, but I got it. It'd be better to go left to right for that one. Okay, so I did touch that one. There's one I've never touched and one I've never returned from. I think I know how to touch the one I've never touched. I don't know how to return from the one I've never returned from. Ah! Too high. Damn. Okay, finally. Hardest thing in the whole game, apparently. Nah. Okay. Grab. Control yourself. Like these three are in this cluster are easy enough to get. I might as well just do it in case I make it all the way through. Like they don't take much time, they don't incur much risk. But the risky ones, right, so this is right at a screen transition. 75%, not enough. Can I get a little bit more? That's a little bit more, that's not enough more. I need 100%, don't I? I think I need 100%. Like that. There we go. There we go. 100% did it. Okay. So I've touched that one. I want to switch sides and go left to right for this one. Okay. So the rejet has to happen. Okay. One left. Maybe if I get all of them and die, they'll still have deactivated the laser and leave it off. Maybe. Assuming that's even what these things do. I think I probably have to get back from that one, though. Okay, so there's some stuff I can try without putting myself in extreme danger up there. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm not pushing the... like pushing toward the edge as much as I potentially can there. Alright, so what I want to try is that, yeah, that's the way. Just standing and then turn around. That's the way. Okay, well, I know how to do the others. I'll do this one earlier to get it out of the way, I guess. I have a theory that I think is going to work. Hey, check it out. I saved it. Just by a soft landing on that wall. I mean, again, I'll go for these now because they're not a big deal. Whoops, that's okay, recoverable. Ah, that's okay, recoverable, though a little more of a pain to do so. This is less scary going left to right because if I fail I don't die, I just have to try again. from there instead of from earlier. You. I didn't get you. Dope. Why did I do a full jump there? That's not going to make it easier for me. I got away with it, but that did not make it easier for me. That's for sure. Yep. Yep. 4 is the completely free one. Well, assuming I do 5 this way, which I do. Okay, so I can miss this, so just take your time. Alright, so I'm going to go straight to the one on this screen. I guess, okay, let's see, I could do... Yeah, I could die. I feel like I need to be better at that, though, because that's what I have to do for the upper leftmost. It's not so bad there, somehow. Alright, you know what? I'll get you later. I want to understand this upper right one. Alright, so forget getting fancy here. I have a way that works. 1, 2... Ah! Whoop! Getting better at that, I think. Good. I needed the practice, like I said. Again, I'll get you later. I want this one up here. Don't push your luck there. Push it here instead. Nope. Can I go by gauge? If I did, where would I be aiming for? So slightly right of where that line had been. Which was, what, not far right of the ladder? That's less. But it worked? Maybe it wasn't less. Anyway, so right, theory is, get to the edge, do this, and get back, and that's... I mean, I got it. I touched the floor. There was one more thing I needed to do. Whoop! Later. First this stuff. That's not enough. Okay, align with... Let's see, I'm going to try and aim for the center of this T. Let's try that. That's way short of the center. Okay. Aim better. Left side of that T, that's good enough. Left side of the stem of the T. Right. I can get farther out than I think, but not that far out. Left side of the stem of the T. Like that. Like that exactly. Okay. Perfection. Now can I be perfect here? I can. I wasn't, but I can. Like, I have to get it as I'm already holding left. Okay, I should figure out a reference point for that then, too. Because that should be doable. Yup! Oh, if I kept my right speed there, I could probably do that jump right there easier, maybe. Left side of the stem of the T like that. Perfect. Okay. Get here to... Well, I didn't get as far as picking a reference point, but I did do the task. So just be happy with that. There was, I mean, like, kind of the lowest protruding ice sort of toward the middle. Not the lowest overall, but the lowest in the middle is what I'm looking at. A line somewhere around with that. Like, my right side aligns with that low icicle in the middle, is how I'm thinking of it. In case I need to do it again, but maybe this will be the winning run. So, 2 scary ones left. As in, 2 lefts. They're all scary in their own ways. Here we go. Got you. Okay. Well, I'm down here now. No, dang. I'm going to switch patterns. I'm going to skip this entire screen until I do the ones to the left. That's not going to do it. Well, you know what? I'm doing this one now. Oh, that's so scary. Like, I have to be on the way down. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Can I go there from... no, I can't get high enough from here. Could I go from somewhere else earlier? Maybe from the ladder. Yeah, from the ladder should be possible. Yeah, okay. So at the ladder, turn around, go this way. Let's get this now. Yeah, that makes much more sense. I got it! Okay. I got it. Okay. Yeah, let's do the scary remaining ones first. No! Oh! Whoop! Turn around. Go here. Get this done. Great! First try of that try. Oh, I could also totally... Hold on. This may even be the suggested way to get that thing. Yo, okay. That saves me a trip. Routing optimized. And since I'm here, I might as well get these. Feeling good about things. But the last two are the hardest. I don't know, I think the first one's the hardest. But the last two are the second hardest. And second hardest. Together. Is that good enough? That's not where my reference point is, so no. That's, again, a little short of the reference. No. Left side of the stem of the T. That's right of the left stem of the T. Good, okay. Like that. Perfection. Okay, very good. Now the last one. The second scariest that I do after the second scariest. Yeah! Yeah. Bip, bip, bip. Okay, this is safe landing. Laser is off. Okay, now how much do I trust myself getting down there? After all this, not that much. I'm not going to go for the terminal because I don't imagine it would do anything with respect to what's there. Bling, 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 bling! Yeah! Okay. Still not quite over. Ooh, okay. What is this? What is this? Uh-oh! We got one last jump. How am I going to do this jump? There's no other way over here, right? No. Okay. Well, let's just do it. Yo, okay, I just did it. There's one more last jump. Okay. I think for this one, well, okay, that would work, and it's not too hard to pull off. No real special requirements. Yeah! Challenge complete! Whoo, that was a hard one, but very satisfying. That might be the most qubits I've cashed in at once. I don't think it is, but it might be. Okay, you know what? I'm curious about something. At this point, where am I? 272. I am less than halfway there. Excellent. Okay. All right, good. So that was very satisfying. There's still, I think, more to see in the numbered elevator zone, but I've reasonably cleared out this little section of it, right? Let's see what the local radar looks like. Yeah, I mean, who are these? I don't know. Don't worry about it. This little zone is clear. That's what I wanted. All right, next time, some more of the same.